Well, each month the Federal Reserve Bank releases a manufacturer survey, and the latest numbers are encouraging for Middle America. Joining me now is Meagen Williams, a Federal Reserve Bank economist based in Oklahoma City. So in terms of manufacturing, how are we doing?
We're doing pretty well, actually. Our region and our state, in fact, are a lot more concentrated in some of the areas that are doing well, specifically those of agriculture and energy manufacturing.
So compared to the rest of America, is Middle America outperforming the coast?
I would say yes. We still are, we're not growing at an exponential rate or anything, but we are definitely not in negative growth like the other parts of the country are.
We hear so much about global competitiveness. How is that impacting manufacturing?
Well, it's really just sending some more manufacturing overseas. It's just making more competition. And anytime you have more competition, you get technology increases, you get lots of different development and innovation. And so a lot of that can mean sometimes the industry, regulates itself, self-regulates or self-corrects and reduces some of the number of manufacturers.
Now, the weaker dollar that we're dealing with right now in the United States, is that making us more competitive when we try to export our stuff abroad? Absolutely,
absolutely. The weaker dollar is the bright spot in manufacturing, really across the whole country. The whole country is benefiting, even the coast. Even those manufacturers that are seeing, declines in sales and things like that here locally, domestically, they are seeing big growth in terms of overseas demand. So that's actually something that's helping the manufacturing industry to not totally, plummet into extreme negative territory.
Yeah, and as we heard in some of our earlier stories, fuel is impacting the industry just like it is everyone else.
Yes, it is. The manufacturers right now, they're having to pay extreme amounts for transportation costs. Most of them, it is a big deal, a big part of their budget is transportation. And a lot of them are trying to pass that cost on through to customers, but with the economy in the state that it is right now, it's making it very difficult for them to do that. So some of them are just absorbing it and thus, decreasing their profits. And a lot of them are still kind of trying that pass through to see what's going to happen, but many of them are fearful that it's going to really impact their demand.
So if you were going up in an elevator with someone, what you would tell them is Oklahoma manufacturing is doing what right now?
I would say it's doing well. I really would. Just because of the high demand for energy and ag equipment that we've got going on right now. Oklahoma is just very, very concentrated in that type of manufacturing, much more than the rest of the nation. And so I just think those two industries, the health of those two industries are just really making that a favorable thing for the state.
Well, thank you, Meagen. Meagen Williams, an economist with the Federal Reserve Bank based in Oklahoma City. And we have much more about Oklahoma's manufacturing sector on our website. Just go to okhorizon.com and click on Value Added.